Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Yeah, a little bit of a frustrating week on the racetrack this week. A couple of horses that ran really good without much luck. I thought Prince Ziggy thought he went great at Kilmore. He just got in a race where there was just no tempo, and he got back and he come right around him and sort of worked home strong to be beaten about a length and a half, I suppose, and yeah, give him a big start, and the leaders just had such an easy time of it. So he's really knocking on the door. I'm not really sure where to go. Half Pie was thinking about taking him to Warrnambool, but backing him up would be no good. So keep an eye on him where we take him next start, because his first two runs have been absolute blinders and sort of run a couple of fourths and wasn't beaten fast. So he's got his foot absolutely on the till, that horse. He just needs to get a bit of luck. Yeah, now of runners this week, I've got Indigo A Go Go up at Horsham. Now, just struggling to find a rider with the big carnival in Adelaide. Most of the Melbourne riders are going over there. The next tier down is sort of going to Flemington, and sort of the next tier down riders are very limited. So we're just a little struggling to find an ideal rider for her. She's a difficult sort of horse to ride, and so I just need to get the right rider. So I'm just punting on a couple of scratchings maybe and be able to pick up one of the good seniors. Yeah, now Flemington Saturday, we've got Kawabata in there in a 2,000 metre mares race. Now, they don't have a real lot of 2,000 metre mares races, so we've really targeted this. There looks to be really good speed in the race, so it should be run at a really genuine tempo. She's drawn just lovely to sort of do nothing for the first half of the race, then sort of come to the middle of the track and let down. And she's in great health. I thought her work this week was really good. She's bright and well and certainly looks good. So expect a bit of rain won't hurt either. So, but expect her to run a really good race at big odds, no doubt. But she's going good, and then she'll probably go up to 1.5 miles after this. But she's great. I've got Bjorn Pretty in at Werribee on Sunday, but really punting on it. We're getting a bit of rain over the weekend. They're forecasting a fair bit, so if we get a rain-affected track, she might run there. Mile race there ideally suits. She won last start, and this is the same grade. So just punting on a bit of a wet track. If it doesn't come up a wet track, I won't be running her. Next week, now I've got Prince Ziggy in at Sandown on Wednesday. It's a benchmark 70, so I'll really have a good look at the race and decide whether we go there or not. But there's a couple of options for him. There's even Geelong next Friday, so but might run Ziggy at Sandown, but I'm probably going to lean towards Geelong on the Friday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is Macrobius. The big boy's back in work to defend his Synthetic Series Stayers Final. He's actually run it the last 3 years. This will be his 4th year. He's run 4th, 3rd, and of course last year he won it. So he just seems to be a horse that seems to race really well in the synthetic, and that's what he'll get this winter. So yeah, no, he seems to be come back fit and well. So yeah, no, all steam ahead towards the Synthetic Series Stayers Final.
Hi guys, really looking forward to what lies in the week ahead. On Saturday at Horsham we got 3 rides, one of them being Oosterman, who I've won on before. And also on Monday start filming, as I said a couple of weeks ago, I've got a role as a stunt double in the Ride Like a Girl Michelle Payne movie, so really looking forward to starting that. Hopefully we can pick up more than the 3 rides on Saturday during the week, and hopefully we've got a winner or 2 to report to you next week.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone had a good time at the Bull. Yeah, it's certainly something worthwhile getting down to. We're pretty busy here at the moment. We had 6 trials. There was a bunch of 2-year-olds trial this week, so we'll just see how they go and which ones sort of can continue on and maybe have another trial and maybe get to the races. A couple of them from those trials will go to the paddock. A couple of older horses that are sort of ready to sort of come back into work, come back into racing, sort of in a stride. Macrobius, Patronus, Brianna, they're all sort of going to trial up next week, and then they'll be back at the races. So coming into the next 3 months in winter will be absolutely flat stick, and hopefully a couple of nice of these older horses who just need a bit of softer ground will come into racing. What about our dedication of our quaddie man Pete Sanders this week, our Adapt Australia quaddie? He's in Bangkok, but he still managed to send in his tips, so make sure you have a good look at them. Yeah, now don't forget to check out our website, and certainly we've got I think we've got about 90 subscribers to our YouTube channel now, so if you want to subscribe, by all means do, and catch up on all the latest news from Emsley Lodge. Until next week, see you later. Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Is that voice okay? You can hear that? So, 2,000 metres is probably starting to come into her realm. Oh, jeez.